Khan from Time Banks USA. All right, looks like Mr. Banks is not here, or Mr. Khan is not here, sorry. So the next will be Sarah Davis.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity to participate in this legislative process. I'm a parent. I have 5 children. My husband is active duty in the military and has served in Afghanistan and Iraq and in Pakistan. Of our 5 children, 4 are children with disabilities, including cerebral palsy, autism, ADHD, vision impairments, and other disabilities. I'm also a member of CCAC, which is the Special Education Citizens Advisory Council for Anne Arundel County. And in my experience in our family's military, Our family's military service has allowed me to advocate for my children across multiple states and to discover that academic expectations and the allowed level of parents' involvement varies greatly from state to state and from local school to local school. Working with other families of children with disabilities has brought to light the same concerns of the inequitability in academic expectations and parental involvement based on assigned school. Particularly enlightening is the difference in the level of parental involvement accepted by the school for my typical child and my special needs children. For my typical child, I am cheerfully welcomed into his classroom and my support for his educational progress is applauded. The school climate is markedly different from my special needs children. The schoolhouse doors close, and my parental involvement is met with suspicion and polite but collective rejection. Fundamentally, I believe my disabled children are entitled to receive equal educational opportunity and benefit from their public education as my non-disabled children and to be held to the same high academic standards as their non-disabled peers. This is not the education offered by the school, a fundamental disagreement in our educational belief, perpetuating the ongoing tension in the parent-school relationship broadly experienced by parents of students with disabilities, including myself. We applaud lawmakers in working together to enact the ESSA to provide all children the opportunity to receive fair, equitable, and high-quality education and to address the substantial educational achievement gaps between disabled children like mine and their non-disabled peers through ensuring annual state report cards measure performance of student subgroups and establish ambitious goals for annual progress. We also applaud the ESSA for addressing the necessity of parental involvement in all stages of the educational process, from the establishment of multidisciplinary teams naming parents as required participants in the development of state plans, to the implementation of family engagement centers focused on enhancing systemic and effective family engagement policies and programs at state and local levels. We urge regulators to use all authority to ensure meaningful progress is realized towards closing the achievement gap for at-risk children like mine by providing clear regulatory guidance for the definition of underperforming, specifying timeframes for necessary intervention action when subgroups of students are not achieving to ensure students like mine do not experience multi-year delays in their educational progress, as is currently the norm in special education, mandating students with disabilities be assessed at their enrolled grade level and continuing that from No Child Left Behind, and taking the critical step of regulating statistically sound best practice standards and establishing the minimum number of students, or also known as N-size, to be included in the state accountability system to ensure states provide meaningful accountability data and all schools are held accountable for all student progress. We urge regulators to provide clear regulatory guidance in ensuring progress data is published in an accessible format and provided to families in a timely manner to allow for meaningful and timely intervention in their children's educational programs. We also urge regulators to provide clear guidance to ensure the implementation of systemic and comprehensive improvements in healthy school climates, including a reduction in bullying, is experienced by my language-disabled daughter, identifying and reducing the alarming use of harmful restraints and seclusions, and forcefully addressing the well-established school-to-prison pipeline disproportionately experienced by children with disabilities. Above all, we urge regulators to use all authority to regulate and ensure meaningful and equitable parental involvement across all states, within all school districts, and in every local school, including parents at every level of the educational planning and implementation process. We are a necessary voice in our children's education and a voice that is too often sidelined in deference to educational expertise, but the educational experts lack the expertise regarding our individual children and lack the high expectations that parents hold for their children. Our disabled children must have equal opportunity to have the benefits of education as their non-disabled peers, and ensuring that parental involvement is included at every step of the process is the only way to make this a reality. Thank you very much.
Next is Melanie Mendonca from the Community Education Council District 23.